Hello and welcome to your official invitation to my Concept to Launch course. I am so excited about this course because I am on a mission to help as many entrepreneurs as possible to develop, manufacture, and launch their products with confidence. Why have I chosen the word confidence? Because entrepreneurship is the scariest thing you can do. Really, I mean, I've done some pretty big things in my life, some things that some people would consider scary, like joining the military, like, jumping off buildings, doing crazy things like that, skydiving, bungee jumping, all that kind of stuff. But entrepreneurship is scary because there's a lot of uncertainty. We are the risk takers. We are the ones who take leaps of faith in many cases. But when it comes to entrepreneurship, I want to help you develop the confidence in moving forward with your brands and your products. And the way that you develop confidence is in following a proven path. So I've helped hundreds of entrepreneurs bring their products to market, and I want to help you do the same through teaching you proven paths that have worked for small and big brands and helping you understand how to bring your products to market with confidence. So when you started on your journey to bringing a product to market, I'm sure, all of us have that product where we're like, oh man, I don't know what I was thinking when I launched that product. I don't know what I was doing. It was crazy. I know for me, it was my cat toys. I found these cat toys on Amazon and I thought, that's something that's easy to launch. There's only one competitor. They're selling like crazy. I am gonna launch 20 of my own cat toys. Well, by the time I got them to market, there was a million competitors, and we were just competing on price and in reviews, really. And I eventually sold out of those cat toys, but what I ended up doing is stuffing them in Christmas stockings and selling them. I rebundled them as a Christmas product, and I was able to sell out with a differentiation that mattered to the customer. And so, when we all started our brands, I'm sure, each of you has probably either had a failed product or maybe you haven't started yet, but no one starts a business with failure in mind, right? None of us started it thinking, oh man, I'm going to launch the next great garlic crust, right? We all dreamed of having that freedom of being able to have a brand that is just awesome, that people love, a brand like other brands that we, aspire to be. We want a brand that's memorable, valuable, and scalable. So that's what the Concept to Launch course is all about, teaching you how to build that brand of your dreams, not the brand that sometimes ends up happening to us where we're like, I don't know what I was thinking with this product. I don't know what I was doing, but I want to help you prevent those mishaps by giving you some things that you can do, some checks and balances that you can do along the way. So you're not sure how, right? So many people struggle with, first of all, building an executable plan. How do you organize your ideas? How do you understand your startup costs and the actual path to success? Next, how do you validate your ideas? This is a big one. I work with a lot of inventors, and they will patent their idea, but it's not actually validated. So maybe they're spending a lot of money prototyping and patenting an idea that they haven't found out whether there's a market for it, whether it's going to be a profitable product. So there's definitely a path to do that. There is a way to validate your product so that you can find out if people will buy them before you move forward with sourcing. And so, my course has multiple ways for you to do that, but we really spend a lot of time on developing your ideas and then teaching you how to validate that your idea is a good idea and worth moving forward with. And you're going to have to do that multiple times on your journey. And that's what this course is designed to do, is teach you when you need to do that and how to do that. And then finally, developing and manufacturing products. This is something a lot of people, they just kind of have a pen pal relationship with their supplier, and they aren't really sure how to communicate with their supplier. They don't know how to define their product's requirements. And then what happens is they end up getting a bad sample, or they end up having a critical error happen with their product where, you know, customers are not happy, they're returning them, or the products are falling apart, or maybe their products don't even make it to the destination. So we really want to make sure that your products are defined and manufactured right the first time. And we have a whole area of the course designed to teach you that. Next, building a solid foundation. So many entrepreneurs fail because they started with a broken foundation. I can't tell you how many people have come to me and, you know, thinking there's something wrong with their product listing on Amazon. But I just did a thing the other day where I reviewed 10 product listings. And 9 out of 10 listings, the listing was just fine. There was nothing wrong with the listing. It had the right search engine optimization. It had the right keywords in there. It was something wrong with the foundation of their product. So either they weren't defining their product right, they didn't know their market, they weren't defining their differentiation, or they had a product where their differentiation did not matter. So these are all foundational issues. The other thing is that many people are only they're only sourcing products at a 30% profit margin. And this is a problem. It's a problem because it doesn't give you enough margin to scale. So I'm going to teach you how to negotiate enough margin to scale. What is enough margin? And how do you negotiate it? How do you know what your pricing needs to be? And how do you know what you need to source at? How do you communicate with the supplier to get those numbers right the first time? And then really understanding logistics. So once you source that product, how do you make sure that you're able to import those products, that you're able to pay tariffs, anything else that might come in? And if you are working on your first order, we need to make sure that it's delivered on time, not to mention subsequent orders. We don't want to run out of stock. So it's really important to understand logistics, inventory management, all of those kinds of things, so that you can ensure that your product gets from concept all the way to launch. And then finally, planning your launch. How do you ensure that you've designed your product in a way that matters to the customer? What about your packaging? How should your packaging look? You know, are you planning on putting your products on retail shelves? You might need to have some different considerations for branding and packaging. What about your logo? What about your brand name? What about all of that? What price are you supposed to sell at? Where are you going to market your products? Are you going to market them? Today, it's really tough just to market on Amazon. It used to be where we could launch products on Amazon and they would sell like crazy, right? We could just do Amazon pay-per-click advertising and it would be fine. Well, those days are over. You really need to know how to build your brand outside of Amazon, where your market is, how you can drive traffic yourself, and how you can create a demand for your product. And then also that you're offering, that you're choosing products where there is a significant demand, that they're not so easily copied, that they're scalable beyond Amazon, all of that. These are all really core fundamentals that courses are not teaching. They're teaching you how to source and they're teaching you how to look at data, but they're really not teaching you to study everything around it, your market. These are business fundamentals. They're not Amazon SBA sellers course fundamentals. They are business fundamentals. My goal in this course is to teach you how to build the brand of your dreams, how to build a memorable, scalable business that you can retire from, right? That you, well, if you want to retire, you know, but really that you can make real money from, that you can really, you know, move forward with, because you have a lot on the line. And if you're going to take the leap of entrepreneurship, you should set up a business in this way so that you can actually set out to achieve what you set out to do. Next, what about your profitability and scalability? We just talked about this. You know, nobody sets out to to not leave their job, or to, you know, some people you might want a side hustle, but then you're not necessarily building a brand, right? So if you're wanting to really retire, if you're wanting to leave your 9-to-5 job, you need to build a scalable and profitable brand. I cannot tell you, over 80% of the people that I talk to on consulting calls are not making any money. I am on a mission to stop this. We have to make money. You can make plenty. There is plenty of money to be made off just one product. I have other clients who are making more than enough money off just one product to be able to leave their 9-to-5 job. The difference is they have a product where there is demand and not a lot of competition, because they've protected their supply chain and they've studied their market and they know that their differentiation matters. That is what this Concept to Launch course is all about. People have been trading goods and services since the caveman days. This is not new. We are going to teach you how to build a business, a real business. I am on a mission, y'all. I am on a mission. I can't wait. So I really want to help you to ensure that your plan and your metrics allow you to maximize your profitability and help move you forward. I don't want you to run out of money after you've bought all your inventory, right? We need to make sure that you have the sustainability to make your business work. So many businesses fail before they've even gotten the chance to take off, right? You're going to have those ebbs and flows, but if you plan for them, you're going to be successful. So we're going to teach you how to do that. I also want to teach you how to scale beyond Amazon. Amazon is only, it's 50% of online retail, but all of retail, it's about, I think the last number I heard was 8% of all of retail. What are you going to do with the rest of the 92%, y'all? Are you going to take advantage of that? Because what would that mean for your business? What would that mean for customer acquisition? It is definitely doable. So we are focused on helping you have a growth map that allows you to scale into multiple retail channels beyond Amazon. There are so many e-commerce channels to expand into. There are specialty retailers, independent retailers, big box retailers. And then there's worldwide channels. There's more Amazon channels to explore. So we want to make sure that you understand what those channels are, how to utilize them, and which ones are the best fit for your brand. All right, I realize that I'm claiming a lot here, right? I mean, how is this one woman going to teach you all of this? Well, it's simple. I'm not going to teach you all of it. I have been on this path for myself. Yes, I've invented a product and brought it to market, and I'm redesigning it. I'm still on that path, and I'm excited to teach you about that. But I'm also helped hundreds of brands do the same. I have helped people. If I just scroll through Amazon, I literally have clients or brands that I've helped on nearly the first page of every category. I can walk around Canton Fair and tell you something about every product. It is crazy the amount of listings I've written, the amount of brands that I've helped with their pay-per-click advertising, with their business planning, with their launch. I can go through a launch conversation with my eyes closed because I have done it so many times with so many different brands. So it's not just about my journey. You could pick another guru, but has that guru, do they have the experience helping hundreds of other brands? Or are they just going off their own story? And are they bringing in other trusted partners? So I'm not going to teach you about patents. I have attorneys that will do that. I'm not going, well, of course I'm going to break it down in a way where it's easy for you to understand that patent talk, for example, but I am going to bring in experts where it matters. I'm not going to teach you about specialty retail. I have experts that are awesome at that. I'm going to give you the resources that are necessary for you to be successful in these areas. And then I'm going to be the liaison that helps you because I've helped so many others do the same. So I cannot wait to be on this journey with you. I cannot wait. I know that you're going to benefit from this information in this format because it is so hard for me to help people one call at a time. I am so excited to be able to have curriculum now that's going to take you on this path from concept to launch and is going to really help you get there successfully. So what's different? I'm not teaching another, this is not a course to teach you how to sell on Amazon. Now, can I teach you how to sell on Amazon? Absolutely. Listen to my podcast, The Seller Roundtable. I can teach you how to sell on Amazon all day long. I've been on Amazon since 2007. I bet that's a lot longer than many of the gurus that are out there, right? So, but this isn't what this is about. I really want to help you master the path from concept to launch. I want to help you to build a memorable and scalable brand. That's what I want you to do. I want you to have products that are going to have sustainability and profitability. So this is not a course teaching you how to sell on Amazon. This is a course to teach you how to conceptualize your ideas, discover a niche, find opportunities through market research, and serve your customers with great products that they are going to be raving fans over. You're going to learn the how-tos. This is the biggest thing. People always give me the compliment of, Amy, you can really break down information in a way that I can understand it, and I love that. And that's the thing about me, right? So I spent 18 years in the Air Force as an instructor and an evaluator. And the thing about the military is we have to take really, really difficult concepts and break them down into easy to understand, executable instructions. So I'm able to take really difficult concepts and break them down in a way that you will understand them. And that is my gift. And I'm so excited to be able to utilize all of that knowledge and experience as an instructor and bring that into the business realm. Not only do I have that experience as an instructor, but I also have 2 undergraduate business degrees. I'm a Master of Business Administration. I have my MBA, but I've also walked the walk. I've walked the walk, and I have helped hundreds of brands do this, and I'm ready to help you. So execution matters, you guys. That's what's different about this course, is we're going to teach you how to build a solid foundation for your brand, how to choose the right product, how to launch them, how to get them going, how to build a scalable business. But then you're also going to learn the how-to. You're not just going to, I can't tell you how many people get out of these courses and then they come to me because I'm like the end of the funnel. They're like, okay, I watched all these videos from this course and I don't know what the heck to do. Well, guess what? I can teach you how to. And that's what my course is developed to do, is teach you how to, so that you're not left with, now what do I do after watching a bunch of videos, right? So ideas are cheap. Execution is what matters. So I'm going to help you with execution. All right, so our core components of the curriculum here, we've got ideation and validation. So I want to teach you to bring only the best ideas to market. There are lots of modules for ideation and validation. You can go on the course website, the course webpage, and check them out. It's all itemized there for you. And then we do the Smart Start business planning, because really, I can teach you how to come up with great product ideas. I can teach you how to validate that people will buy them. But if you don't set up a firm foundation for your business, and you don't know how to plan for that, you're going to run out of money. You're going to run out of time. You're going to run out of resources. You're not going to have a solid path to teach you how to get there. So we're going to teach you how to come up with ideas, how to validate that those are good ideas. Then we're going to teach you how to put that idea and those products into a business plan so that you can build your brand and you can have a logo that people respond to, and you can have great packaging and, you know, all of that. And then we're going to get into product development, because again, I've already explained this, but product development is really, really important. I want you to know how to develop a product. I want you to know how to communicate with suppliers. I want you to understand manufacturing processes. I want you to be able to protect your supply chain. I want you to understand intellectual property. That is the true value behind your business. All of that. So product development is really important, whether you're inventing a new product or whether you're just changing or differentiating on an existing idea, you still need to understand these development fundamentals so that you can properly source your products, which takes you to the last part of our core curriculum, which is sourcing and finding suppliers. So here we focus on communication, negotiation, inspections, quality control, logistics, all those things that you're like, okay, I got it. I got my product. I sourced it. How the heck do I now get it out there, right? How do I master, importing and distribution of my product? We are going to focus on these 4 core areas. This is how you master the path from concept to launch. So what do you get? You get over 47 modules, plus bonus content, templates, things like that. Over 47 modules, over 45 hours of training, plus replays, plus weekly group coaching sessions, plus bonus templates and content, over $9,400 in value. At least. So, that's just if I had to put a dollar sign on every course. That's like the minimum amount of value that I could set this course at. Also, everybody who's part of our community, we do lots of community events. We go to China together. We're going to this licensing expo together. I have workshops all the time. You're going to get exclusive discounts to everything. If you're in my Concept to Launch group, you're part of the club, right? Accountability is a big thing. Everybody's always telling me, Amy, I need something to hold me accountable. Well, we're going to hold each other accountable. That's what it's about. This is a community. We're here to support each other. We're here to see each other through it. And I would argue that every time you launch a product, you're going to go through this process again, and it's going to be iterated over time. So anytime we have course updates, you're going to get those course updates. So you're going to get lifetime access to any course updates, because that is so, so, so important. How do you sign up? I've got the next course is launching on 15 April, and I'm limiting it to 25 people. I want this to be an environment where we can learn and grow together, where you can get the coaching that you need, where you can get the feedback that you need, and you can really support each other. So we start April 15th, and you can sign up at amazingathome.com/C2L course, okay? So we're going to take the first 25 people, and we're going to launch April 15th, and I cannot wait for this, you guys. It's going to be awesome. I cannot wait for us to take this journey together. Please reach out if you have any questions. And I will see you at the next Concept to Launch course. Take care.